All right.
The talk show are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SCP network.
Give me
This
that stuff on the
program
building.
includes strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely positively not. And good Thursday evening to you. And welcome again to still the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest television talk show in the nation. I'm a little late this afternoon. You know, I work hard. I work hard. 7 days a week is my work schedule. And I deal with a whole lot. And today I pulled back up to the building, had to run to the bank before the bank closed, ran back to the building, parked in my spot, left my car in gear. I'm in the building for about 2-3 hours, jump out, run out to get in the car so I can run on to the station, and my car would start. My battery was down. So I had to call, because I don't carry no tools and I ain't no mechanic. And I was in the car, wasn't in my truck. So I had to call my security person, Sean Goldsmith. And thank you, James, for coming up to see about me. Got boosted off and just ran on to the station. So that's the reason I'm running a few minutes behind on today. Because I'm always dealing with other folks' issues. I'm always dealing with other folks' problems. So I get busy, my mind be going 100 miles a minute, and I just jump out of the car park where I normally park at the church and left me again. And then I was wondering why my phone was acting up, because I got Bluetooth in the car. And I said, no, why my phone? Because it was still running. Well, it wasn't running, it just was in gear. I cut it off. But batteries charged back up, and now I'm here. You know, over the years here in Memphis, I've done a lot of things for a lot of folk. I done buried your dead people. And many times, even in burying your dead people, you didn't appreciate me burying your dead people. You talk about me even after I done buried your dead people. I done got the casket, got the clothes to go on your dead people, then got the grave, paid for the beans and the chicken for the repast. Still talk about me. I have fed folk, I put clothing on folk, I have bought house full of furniture for folk. There's a lot of things that I do that y'all never hear about. So with that being the case, sometimes folks think you're a fool. They do. They think you foolish. You get folk then that attempt to use you. You would be amazed at some of the calls I get. Folk I ain't never heard of. Some of y'all give folk my number to call me. Call that man through here to, and I've shared with you, I like helping people, but I've had to come to the point I ain't Captain Save-A-Ho no more. But today, I get an inbox from a young girl. Let me see if I still got it, because I want to read. Okay. I don't know her. Let me see if I still got it in my inbox. Because see, when I got it, even my poor daughter, Dominique, had to cut some folk out. Because folk got their feelings. Let's see if I can find, wait a minute. Let me go to my inbox, my Facebook inbox. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find which box was it in. Because here it is. This person's name is Patrine, Patrine. Last name is Samone, Samonee. We had one mutual friend, I don't know her, and it seems to be somebody that's probably 18, 19 years old. And here's what this person said to me. Hey, that's what you say, hey, H-A-Y, not H-E-Y, H-A-Y, hey. My name is Patrine, and I graduated high school in May. I love doing hair and want to go big with it. I'm enrolling in Empire Beauty School September 8th, 2018. It costs $20,000. Is there any kind of way you can help me pay for it? Hell, I didn't even know folks even got the hair fixed and all. Hell, every woman I see almost every woman I see, got some weave in their head. But how do you get the unmitigated gall to go in my inbox, okay, and ask me for $20,000 or to help you with $20,000 to go to high school? You got to be crazy. Then when I told her no, because I posted it, Facebook took it down, because I told her, ask your mama and your daddy, your boyfriend or your baby's daddy for some help. Why you in my inbox asking me for $20,000? Damn, you could go to college for almost 20. Damn, can't you go to college for $20,000? That's about a year, or what is that?
First 2 years free in Tennessee.
And the first 2 years in the state of Tennessee, you can go to school for the first 2 years absolutely free. But this little heathen, you gotta be heathen, because see, here's how I know you were trying to set me up, Patrine. You posted on your Facebook page 2 hours before you sent me that you were going to ask me for some money. Then your ignorant ass man comes on the page, and I go look at your mama's page, Your mama got pictures of somebody, I don't know what was other, sucking on some man's nuts. That's your mama. But the apple don't fall far from the damn tree. So you think it's all right. Begging is such a state of being for some folk that you just don't give a damn what you do. You didn't think I was going to look at your Facebook page? So let me make it perfectly clear. And a lot of you have made it hard for folk when it comes to me that I would love to help. But you always got to suspect that somebody trying to make a damn fool out of you. Or they think that you're a trick. And what I have to tell some of you young girls, I'm used to coochie. Okay? And some of you want to be propositioned, you want to give me some ass. Baby, look, let me tell you something. If your ass is broke, I don't want none of your ass. No way. I don't like broke ass. I ain't never like broke ass, unemployed ass, ain't got no business ass. And I've had more ass by accident than the average man will probably ever get on purpose. So I ain't looking for no ass. So don't think cause I'm 61 years old, I'm somebody's trick. That you can play me. And then I get y'all that want to play that, you the man of God. You the man of God. Oh, that's the reason I don't go to church. I don't believe in that religion. And I'm not a religionist, so you ain't talking to me. But see, folk try to make a fool out of you because you're. I get folk at the church. Come out of church. You ain't came for no worship. You come when it's all over. We had this transvestite walked in the church. Was that last Sunday? 2 Sundays ago. Great big old muscular man dressed like a woman come up in the church. Did he have the wig on too? Mm-hmm. Had the wig on? Did he have some high heels on?
No, he had no high heels.
Didn't have no high heels on. I don't deal with it. When you come on Sunday, you ain't gonna deal with me no way. You're gonna deal with my security. Okay. Done pass all the churches on the street. Come to my church for some gas. Well, damn. You must didn't have nobody digging in your ass that you had to come all the way by my church to get some gas. Now, I ain't never seen you, and you be welcome at the church on a Sunday morning. But you walk in thinking, I'm going to give you something. I get folk that call me, my children hungry. I didn't sell their food stamps. Hell, you sold the food stamp. But you think that I'm supposed to do what you won't do for yourself. I don't give a damn how you feel about me as the man of God. I ain't coming to your assistance unless it's a dire situation and I checked you out. Don't come telling me you hungry and you got a man in your house. My children ain't got nothing to eat, but you screwing some so nothing ass nigga in your house, and you think I'm gonna give you something? The devil is a lie. My lights out. If you're not a member of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, don't call me with that. Okay? Don't call me with that. You ain't never been by the church, but you think that the church is supposed to give to you. See, some pastors play it off. Oh, no, I'm gonna tell you just like this. If you're not a member of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, then don't come for me about no utility bill. Okay? I help people that want to be helped. Okay? Yeah. I don't help women that got men living in your house. I'm gonna tell you point blank. Don't call me for no assistance and you got a man in your house. I ain't gonna feed you. I ain't gonna bury nobody that's dead. I ain't gonna give you no bus fare, cab fare, or motor scooter fare. If you got a man living in your house and your man can't take care of you, then baby, you shouldn't have him in your house in the first place. See, and let me tell you something. When you're already on the welfare, you're already on the Section 8, you're already on the food stamps, you ain't got no business asking nobody for nothing. No, you ain't. If you're already living off of the government, what the hell you asking anybody for some help? Then you getting vouchers for your children to go to the daycares and stuff. They pick you up. The government taking care of everything. You ain't got no utility bill. Why are you asking for some help? That's the reason my subject tonight. Why do so many black folk, you buy what you want, but you beg for what you need? And see, can't nobody say Thaddeus Matthews ain't helped nobody. I've been over backwards in this community to help folk. And you the same folk that'll talk about me. I don't like Thaddeus Matthews. So you don't like me, don't send me to the bank. You don't like the truth. I ain't going over there to that church. But you'll call that same pastor at that church meeting for my money. I don't feel sorry for some folks. I'm sorry. Like you lazy ass man that wouldn't get up off your ass and go get a job, or you got that income tax money, but you stood in line begging for paper. Ain't doing it. And I hate that many of you have soured me on helping folk. There are folk that really need help, but I'm scared to help them. I'm scared. I'm really fearful that you think you about to make a fool out of me. I get calls from folk I ain't never heard of. How you get my number? You call me on my cell phone. You'll call the church. You know how to call the church number, but you don't know how to come by the church for worship. You won't come by on a Sunday morning, but you'll pop up at the church if you think I got something to give you. And to those of you who heard what I'm doing with the men's clinic, I'll tell you when I'm hiring. Now we're getting folk popping up at the church looking for a job. I was gone 15 minutes today. How many folks showed up there in them 15 minutes? About 4 or 5 folk. You ain't never been to the church. And when I start the hiring for this facility, I'm going to start hiring out of the church. I ain't looking for the stranger off the street. When I start looking for the stranger off the street that never comes by the church, never been to the church, then I'll let you know. One woman came and brought her man with her yesterday. Then she's there. Was that a man or a son? She brought a man with her. I can cook and he can. What, you gonna have the whole staff for me? You ain't no member. You make no contribution, even in time or service. You just think I'm a damn fool. But I can act a damn fool, I can be one. I'm going to support people that support me. I go back and I keep remembering, young girl got killed 2 years ago, wasn't it? 14, 15 years old. They didn't have no money, they didn't have no insurance. I said, I took it upon myself. I saw the mom on TV just crying, boo-hooing, slanging snot. What's that in the ceiling, Jesus? You know, we famous for them raccoons being in the ceiling. I heard something in the ceiling. And I went to see the mama. I'm taking folk off the page because now I really ain't no place to move. I went by to see the mama. We ain't got nothing. I don't know how I'm gonna bury my baby. Ooh. Ooh. So here go Captain Saberhawk. I raised about $10,000. I put the child in a nice casket. Nice casket. I bought the clothing for the baby to be laid out in. I paid for the grave. First thing they got mad about because I wouldn't pay for the repast. I felt like, damn, y'all better do something. Y'all better go get you some church's chicken or some Kentucky fried chicken or something. Then we got to the graveyard. Remember, I don't pay for everything. So I went to the cemetery. They didn't have no vault. Remember, she dead. She ain't gonna know she had no vault. And they put the casket into the ground. So I get ready to leave. They mad. Because ain't no vault. One of the brothers, as I'm leaving, tries to run up in my car, and I had to pull that thing. I had to pull up that thing. So about 3 years ago, about 3 years ago. I had to pull up that thing, because you ain't gonna get my car. You ain't gonna do nothing to me, and I done buried your sister. And you ain't got no money, you ain't put nothing on the funeral, but you mad. Then you want to start talking about me. Then I took the mama, bless the Lord. I put a whole house, the mama didn't have, they was on crates in the house. I went and put a whole house full of furniture in the house. I ain't gonna play with this folk in the spirit no more. If you don't appreciate me, it's all right. It's all right. Is there still something in the roof? Okay. It's okay. But don't think I'm no fool. But the question tonight is, why do many black folk, see how many times have the commercials already played before I got here? Did you get it all the way through? Huh?
You had about 3 or 4 left.
Okay, we'll do those 3 or 4 and then we'll start it all over again. But tonight, I want to deal with why do many blacks buy what they want and beg for what they need. I will help folk that are in dire situations. I'll make phone calls. And what the young lady that tried to make a fool out of me didn't realize, I could have probably picked up the phone, called a beauty school, and got her in a hair school for probably almost nothing. I could have did that. But you want to play me. I am not playing. Okay? And you silly ass folk on Instagram, and y'all can kiss my ass and call it sweet. I'm gonna take all your ratchet asses off when I go to commercial break. But when I come back, because black folk, there are many black folk that thinks that society owe you something, that somebody's supposed to give you something, and because they have the means to do something, they're obligated to help you. So, but you'll buy what you want. You'll go to the club, you'll buy your cigarettes, you buy your crack, you buy your weed and your weed. But then the things that you really need in your life, you begging for them. We'll be back after these commercial messages. No, fuck you and King Truth, whatever, King Kong, whatever your mammoth's name is. I mean, I'm finna get the wrong somebody. You ignorant, broke motherfuckers that want to come on Instagram. Motherfuckers ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to piss out. It be you punk ass men, you bitch ass men. Your pussy wetter than your woman's. Your woman fucking you, punk ass niggas. Yes, it was a primrose. That's exactly what it was. You know about the casket business, girl? Unforgettable 318, you gone. I was just getting rid of motherfuckers. I don't even feel like it tonight. Didn't feel like coming to work. Yeah, they do get the free cell phone too, don't they? Free health insurance. Okay. Yeah. I grew up in the funeral business, baby. And when I block your ass, you do not get a chance to ever come back. You can bring me on back after this.
20 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Some of you, and especially you as women, you got everything in your life free. You got food stamp welfare. You got the Section 8. You got free health care. You even get a free cell phone. Why do you think somebody owe you anything? But you'll go to the club. You'll get your income tax money. And you'll buy your man a steak while the baby's eating that Roomba noodle stuff. And see, it's about to be cutling season. Couple of months off from cutling season. These broke ass Negroes that y'all deal with that ain't got nowhere to stay, they all right during the summertime. They can sleep on the park bench. But they gonna need a place to stay out of the cold, so you'll take them in. You so hard for something between your legs that you'll take in a broke ass, nothing ass man, put him in your house, put him over your children. He molesting your daughters while you gone, and maybe even your sons too, while you're nothing ass bringing in somebody in your house that cannot contribute to the household. You just want to say, I got a mind, baby. Oh, he laying it down. If he ain't laying no check down, baby, if he ain't laying nothing down for no bills, what the hell he laying something down for? Why if you a woman, why you gonna give good ass to a man that ain't got a good job? Somebody, I just preached the whole sermon right there. But you always begging, you always think that somebody owe your ass something. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Nothing. If you mess around and have 29 babies, that's your fault. With 29 daddies, hell, that's your fault. It is not the government's fault. It is not society's fault. I'm so glad. One thing I'm glad Trump finna do, he finna change that giving your ass shit something. I mean, did I say a bad word? I wouldn't slip. He finna change that. When are we going to prepare ourselves for living? Get up off your, I'm preaching that Sunday morning. That's my Sunday morning at Naked Truth. Get up off your ass and do for yourself. That's the subject on Sunday morning. You got some Bible, yeah, I got some Bible for that. Get up off your ass. Don't nobody owe you. Don't nobody even care. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody care about your financial problems. All of us got some financial problems. And then some of you when we see you out, you partying every weekend. How you begging and you got money to go to the club? You got money to go get you some weave. You got some money to get some weed. How are we supposed to help you? Get up off your ass. Y'all better be glad I ain't the damn president. Because if you can cock your legs up in the air, you are ready to walk your ass to a job. Well, I just said something there. Whew, that was the Holy Ghost there. If you can cock your legs up in the air, if a man can put you in the buck, then you ought to buck your way on to a job and get up off your ass and get something for yourself. Y'all have all these babies, and then these babies running here looking like a little, I don't know what some of them be looking like. You won't comb their hair. You won't wash their face. They walking around with doo-doo filled pampers. He done doo-doo 4 times. Well, you know, I ain't got no money to get no more. We got to get the best use we can out of this one. His ass stinking. All because your trifling ass won't get up off your ass and do nothing for your ass. There was something on Facebook. Somebody took a picture in a Family Dollar store. Y'all been stealing Pampers in the Family Dollar store. Family Dollar store, they put a sign over there. Don't steal our Pampers. Call his daddy. Let the daddy buy some Pampers. But a lot of you are trying to impress everybody. You want to act like you really something. You spending money on $200 shoes and you ain't got no job. You go out and buy some Nikes, some Jordans. You go and spend your money for that. Then your ratchet ass standing in a line trying to get some free paper. What kind of sense does that make? What kind of sense? Baby girl, if you got one of them things betwixt your thighs, I don't feel sorry for your ass. Because if that thing betwixt your legs won't get you no notebook paper, you need to take it back to the coochie store, get a refill, or get you an exchange. Because the one you got ain't no good. It ain't no good, baby. It ain't no good. You around here screwing, you want to talk about how good your coochie is, and you standing in a line trying to get some free stuff? Mm-mm. 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 And let me tell you something. If you got a man that's allowing you to go stand in the free paper line, the free pencil line, the backpack line, you got a sorry ass. In fact, you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man. That ain't no man. What man, what real man who knows what manhood is all about allows his woman to stand in the free line? The man should be working, if you got to work 2 jobs to be able to make sure that your woman is able to be taken care of. That's what your ass supposed to be doing. But why is black folk under this mindset? Many of you under the mindset that we supposed to give you. Some of y'all already out here selling your ass. Oh, you know you're selling your ass. If you can't get no paper with selling your ass, go up on your ass price. Don't that make sense? If you've been selling it for $10, go up to $20. Okay? If you've been selling your ass for $10, that's for just straight sex. Then if you're doing a half and half, and you've been getting 15, you'll know what half and half. Half and half is when you get both of the end. If you have it, Dale so naive, she green. Half and half, Dale, is when you're screwing with the vagina and then you do the blow job with your mouth. That's a half and half. Okay? So if you've been doing the half and half for 15, go up to 25. Okay? Go up to 25. Okay? See, some of y'all want to sell it for $100 and it ain't worth but 15. Okay? So, but if that's what you've been doing to get you some paper and you can get some paper for $25. You can get you a whole lot of paper for $25. But quit thinking that society is supposed to take care of you. Yeah, yeah. Your lady said $50. That's what you sell yours for, 50. Okay, then maybe you need to take your price up to 75. You may have $50 coochie. Everybody ain't got $50 coochie. Okay, some of y'all ain't got that now. Don't take your prices up too fast and put yourself out of business. Okay, you barely selling it at 20, so don't be going up to 50 all of a sudden. You know, and mess your clientele up. Your clientele is the guys there in the project walking up down the street. They ain't gonna give you no $50 for it, baby, when they been giving you 20. They ain't gonna give you no whole brand new 30. You gonna have to come with some new tricks. Amen. Y'all know I be telling y'all the truth. Y'all may not like it. Yeah. Some of y'all say y'all got something that's priceless. Okay, and you're supposed to think good of your product. But who done told you besides you that it's priceless? Well, can I get some help up in this house on tonight? But quit begging. It was an insult to me that this was a child, basically, probably 18, 19 years. You just graduated from high school, and already your mama has programmed you to be a beggar. It started at your house. Who your mama begging for? Patrine Salmoni. Your mama begging. And see, a lot of times, I want you mothers to understand, you are instilling in your daughters bad characteristics. They see you laying up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So guess what she's going to do? She's going to be a product of her environment. She's going to lay up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry too. My coochie is sacred. That's why I work for a living. You got holy coochie, huh? Okay. But I just came in, I was a little irritated this evening. You know, I do all I can do to help folk. I do, God knows I do. I go sometimes to help folk I said I wasn't going to help. I go and help folk that I know don't like me. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired of helping folk, and you think I'm the damn fool. I've raised money for folk getting burned out, trees falling on your house, fires at your house. This show, the Thaddeus Matthews Show, the biggest black TV show in this area, we do that. But when I say, I got a men's program, I'm trying to save the life of our men and boys, and I need $25. I ain't giving him nothing. He only have $25. I don't care nothing about them men. He trying to help. But then your mama go and die. And you ain't got no insurance. Y'all do know folk letting their mama stay up at the funeral home 2 and 3 weeks now, don't you? Because they ain't got no money. Yeah, they doing that. They letting their mama stay in the back room for 2-3 weeks. Because they ain't got no money. Every 29 children in the family. And y'all won't come up with $100 a piece to bury your mama. I see it happen all the time. But you need to stop using folk. Okay? I'm just tired. I get folks sometimes that probably have legitimate reasons to call me. And they need some help. But I don't even know. Look, you call it the church, they don't answer the phone. She's the chairperson of the Sad Story Committee. I don't listen to them. Because you might catch me in a weak moment. So I don't answer the phone at the church. Because you won't come to my church. I don't believe you're no preacher. But you believe I'm a preacher when your mama died. My mama did. I didn't kill her. Don't call me and tell me your mama dead. I didn't kill her. I didn't pull the plug or nothing. I can't do it no more. I really wish I could. But I ain't burying nobody because see, your mama need to have some insurance. Y'all get some insurance on your mama. Your mama sick, get your mama some insurance. Okay? I get people, I know sometimes they need me, may need some help. But I be scared of y'all. I do. I be scared. Because y'all think I'm a fool. I was born April Fool's Day. But I ain't no fool, baby. You come by the church. I've had a couple of folks come by the church, join the church, just so they could get some. Now I think we're going to have to you got to be at church a certain length of time before I can do it. I've had folks, I had a lady join so I could help her get a house. Wrote a letter, help her get the house. We do all that because I like helping folk. But I'm scared to help folk now. Because y'all think helping make me a fool. Y'all get 2 or 3 folk that die at the same time. Then want me to bury all the folk. Can somebody help bury somebody? I gave up. When Negatory first got organized, I had some white people who didn't want to be buried when they died out there at South Wind, because you know it's turning into us out there now. Gave us some graves. Donated graves to the church. Gave a grave to a lady when her child died. How old was that child? 9 years old. Ain't said thank you, ain't been back. And I gave you a $2,000 grave. We at least as a people need to learn to appreciate folk that help us. Somebody said put it in your bylaws. You got to be a member for 5 years. No, I am the bylaw. I'm the bylaw. I'm not going to put in the bylaw 5 years, but at least you all come to church. Okay? At least you all come to the church. You know I ain't robbing nobody. You know I ain't getting not now salary. Not now. Not now. I put everything second to the ministry. I paid Naked Truth bills before I paid all my other bills. And I got a whole list of them. I've already paid Memphis Light, Gas, and Water $1,000 this week. And they got the nerve to have, the same day I paid them, I had another bill in the mailbox. Whew. I got one in my house too. But what I'm saying to us as a people is that we need to create streams of income. Last night, I gave you 2 hours of my time free on telling you how to create your own business, how to create your own wealth. I gave discounts to businesses. I didn't get a call from one business today. Not one. But I had a man ask a man last night, Antonio, I appreciate you, and your commercial is ready, man. We shot a commercial today for a mouthful of Memphis Grill, 3057 Thomas. Man, and look, the food over there so good. When I left the other day, I could barely walk. I shot the commercial. I had, how many? I had 5 pieces of big bone catfish. That ain't fattening, is it, Dale? Huh? Big bone fish ain't fattening. I had 5 pieces of, who is the best big bone buffalo catfish in town? I had 5 pieces of big bone buffalo. They don't be about that big. I had some fried okras. I had a Greek salad, not a black salad, not a Chinese salad. I had a Greek salad. Didn't I have something else? And some caramel cake. Ooh. His commercial will start airing tomorrow night. But look, if you in North Memphis, you need to go buy a mouthful of Memphis. I got me a whole mouthful of Memphis. I filled my mouth up with that big bone fish. Yes, I did. I put in the commercial, I love big bone. Yeah. Mouthful of Memphis Grill. Look, if you work downtown, call them. They will deliver for you. 552-3063. 552-3063. You work downtown, you work in North Memphis area, and you ain't got time to run off for lunch, they will deliver. Now, at least be getting $20, $25 worth of. Don't call and say, I need a barbecue bologna sandwich, and thank them people for the drive over there. But they ain't gonna drive over there for that. But they do accept cash, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. The best place in North Memphis that I have found to eat, and my office and the church is right there in the Raleigh-Frazier area. So I will be patronizing them. They got wings, they got rib sandwiches, pork shoulder sandwiches, barbecue bologna sandwiches, half a slab with 2 sides, a full slab with 2 sides, barbecue nachos. I ain't trying that. I'm about to bring Antonio Dinkins in to the studio one night next week and talk about his business. But you can't help even black folk with business. And then when you do come and buy advertising, you want the brother plan. You want the low. Hey man, what you got on the low? Nothing. I got a fair price for my advertising that is lower than anybody else on TV. Lower than anybody else on TV. Those of you candidates that's getting ready to run for city offices, y'all need to come here on and get with me. I've already gotten with Edmund Ford Sr. Edmund Ford Sr. will be running for, the District 7 City Council position. I know that some of you want to play these games with the white power brokers in this community who want to destroy the black vote. You got a group that wants you to have instant runoffs. That means, and I'm gonna bring Ed Ford Jr. on here because he knows it. That would mean that the person who came in last place could win the office. I got to bring him in here because it's just madness. But we've already passed it. people in this community, and see, here's what I tell you, you're not educated to what is going on. You passed something several years ago and they waited. They held off on it to try to enforce it. So it's on the ballot in November, and the city council wants to repeal it. We've got to vote no. Black folk will be out of office forever. In a city that we're nearly 80% the population of, in the city of Memphis, please understand. Please, please, please understand that the game is bigger than what you think. Many of you think that you have overcome because y'all say y'all been to the mountaintop and all that old dead ass stuff. No, 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 no. There is a game in play. The white man has strategized on you. While you were sleeping, he was thinking. He developed a plan. Even with you being the majority, he's created a plan to treat you like you the minority, to take over your community. And I still got to say this. Tom Cannon, if y'all pay my fee and bring me in, I'll be glad to. I'm standing for things that won't nobody else in this country, especially preachers. Nobody other than the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I love, y'all can tell by now, I love Mr. Farrakhan. Because he won't shake, he won't break, he won't bend off of the truth. White America has a plan. White supremacists have a plan. The white bigot in America has a plan. I'm through talking about the begging because y'all will keep on begging. I got to give you this. You got to learn to create your own wealth. Quit begging white folk. Quit begging folk that do not mean you any good. Your oppressor will never be your deliverer. I think I need to say that one again. Your oppressor will never be your deliverer. The white supremacist fools you now into thinking that he loves you. The Ku Klux Klan, they don't wear them hats on their head until they get amongst themselves. They are in corporate boardrooms. They have you thinking, and this is the reason I look at these young activists. These young Negroes who want to be activists, but you are a member of white organizations that are programming you how to come into the community and deceive your own people. You go to their classes, because you're ambitious, you want the support of your master, you want him to pat you on your head and rub you on your head and tell you to roll over, go and fetch. You like that. That's what you like. So you get these organizations, Memphis Tomorrow, and all of these organizations that are ran by the white power brokers in this city. Have you ever wondered why the white power brokers go and find themselves that passive Negro, that passive young Negro? Yeah. Y'all timing out on Instagram. I'll bring y'all back. That Lee Harris fellow, he's a token. He's elected. But he don't let it be there for a little while. He's had In 7 years, he's had 3 different offices. In 7 years, he went from the city council to the Senate. Now he's the county mayor. Why do you think white folk got behind him? Because he's a Negro that will do what he's told. He will follow orders. You better understand that there is a plan going on in white America that if we as a people don't wake up, we will be engulfed in the flames of bigotry and racism. Racism and bigotry still exist in this country. It still exists in this country. I read about situations that are going on all over this country. It still exists. Look, they had something on, in fact, I posted it on my page this morning. In New Jersey, there was a trailer, a horse trailer, going down the interstate. The side of the door to the trailer was open, but it had a fence on the inside. There was a black man in the back of the horse trailer. Old black man. Peeping out. I'm telling you that there are those in this country that's in power, that's got a plan against the black man, and if we as black folk don't understand and wake up and understand that we need to create our own resources, do you realize that black folk will be in the same condition in this country as the brown people are, being placed in cages? If you do your reading and your research, you will find that all over these United States of America, there are concentration camps already built. Google it. Google it. He was in the back of the trailer. Those of you that watch, go to my Facebook page, Thaddeus Matthews. It's on there. I took it off of somebody else's page because we need to be aware that while we are fighting useless battles, while our enemy is distracting us, while our oppressor is distracting us with bullshit in the community, there is a plan to destroy us. Somebody was riding along videotaping. It was a white man driving the truck with the trailer on there. And he saw them videotaping. He gave them the bird. This ain't your business. This is my nigga in the back of the truck. That's my nigga. Yeah, my nigga may want to get out, but that's my nigga. I'm gonna take my nigga and make my nigga do what I want him to do. And y'all think that you are free in this country. You think that everything is all right in this country. And we have no resources of our own. And I keep telling the Negroes and keep on saying, we going to war with the white man. You cannot win a battle with the white man with weapons. Why? You don't own no bullet factory. You don't own no gun factory. Hell, you don't even own a slingshot. So how you gonna win the war? You've got to win the war with economics. We've got $1.3 trillion a year that is being spent out of the black community. We've got to utilize our resources and build up our own defenses. The only way that you defeat the white supremacists is with money, with economics. That's the only way you beat it. Y'all marching. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Oh, Lord, kumbaya. Yeah, and while you marching, the white man understands that you are just a reactionary people, that you really ain't mad at them. You ain't gonna act like you mad at massa, because you have been programmed to hate only yourself. You really love massa. You love massa. You won't talk about massa. Do you not realize that every black business in this community should be supporting this black show? Why? Because this is the only show you got that's going to tell it like it is. In America, I happen to not be fearful of the white man. I'm more fearful of that Judas that is black, that is sent into our communities, that come to destroy us for nickels and dimes. That's who I'm fearful of. And I don't know, I was on this other subject, but it just moved me. You need to go another way now. They're going to keep on begging. You need to give these folks some facts and some history about what's going on in this country. The black man had better learn to defend his family, his children, and his woman. Do you not realize that it was a government's plan, black brother? Please listen to me, my brothers. Do you not understand that it was the white supremacist plan and his plot to make your black woman not need you? Well, what you talking about, preacher? Why do you think they give that black woman so many benefits? Why do you think they give her a Section 8 housing? They give her housing where the man cannot live in. It's called the destruction and separation of the black family. Why your woman needs you, and she can get her some EB&T card. She can get the Eating Better Today card. What she needs you for, brother? What she needs you for, brother, when she can go and get her some Section 8. She can get her some housing. Even if you drop off some babies in her womb and she delivers those babies out of her womb, guess what? She can get her some free everything. She don't need the black man. So the destruction of the black man is already in place. Can I take you back in history? Can I take you back into the 50s? There was a program, and I want y'all to Google it. Y'all got Google on your phone. Two things happened. I'm going to give you two of these things. There was a project, Google it right now, called the Nigger Project. Too many of y'all being born. The Nigger Project. Yeah. Oh Google it. It's called the Nigger Project. They changed the name of it because you just couldn't read around talking about the Nigger Project no more. The woman that was over the Nigger Project. Read it for yourself. Don't just take my word. Read it for yourself. The woman that was over it, the Nigger Project, was a woman by the name of Ma. They formulated the Nigger Project. Then they changed the name when they couldn't just, the white people just couldn't keep on calling it the Nigger Project. So they gave it another name that we still look at every day. It's called Planned Parenthood. I'm giving you some history. Planned Parenthood was originally the Nigger Project. Read it. Google it. See, I'm one of them dangerous Negroes because I'm a Negro that can read. Somebody said they look at them. Look at. That's how you got Planned Parenthood. It was a Nigger project. It was for the annihilation of black babies. 1963, 1964. Pull up the Kissinger report. Henry Kissinger, who was Secretary of State, was it under Nixon? What, was it under Nixon, Dale? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Henry Kissinger. Pull up the Kissinger report. And it talks about the depopulation of this country, getting rid of black folk. Do you think that history and the planners of history who put things in motion 50, 60 years ago for your annihilation still loves you? They did. They had children, they had grandchildren who were programmed. Do you really think that 1963, 1964, whatever year was one of them, that the civil rights bill that was passed was all about equality? The white man had a plan. Ooh. What was the plan? The white people, y'all, the song "We Shall Overcome," you march on Washington. White folk had a meeting. They had a white folks meeting behind closed doors. I call this here meeting to order. Let me tell you what our plan is. See, the Negroes want to be free, but we'll never let the Negroes free. But we can give the Negro the illusion of freedom. Huh? I heard about what you're talking about there. Well, we're going to give them the illusion. We got Johnson where we want him. He'll do what we tell him to do. And it's going to work out well for all of us. You don't say, huh? How is it going to work out well for all of us? Well, here's what our plan has to be. See, here's what our plan has to be. The Negro wants to be free. He wants to go to the bathroom we go to. He wants to drink water that we drink from. He wants to ride on the bus. Good. Here's what we're going to do. You see, the Negro now got all of them businesses in their community. They got every business that they really need in their own community. But see, when we make the Negro think as though he is free, then the Negro gonna close down all of their businesses, you see, and they gonna come and spend all of that money that they were spending in their community. They gonna spend it with us. You don't say that you begin to sound pretty good, Bubba. Give us another. Well, see, the Negro wants to be white in the first place. You see how they go and put that comb in their hair and they process. They really want to be white. So here's what we do. We destroy the economics of the black community, and when we destroy the economics of the black community, the black man, that Negro, he is going to come and spend all of his money with me. We're going to shut down that Black Wall Street and let all the niggas out there singing them kumbaya songs and we shall over. No, let's not put the dogs on them no more. Let's let the Negro have the illusion that he's free. Because when he gets free, he's going to start, we're going to program him even more to hate his folk. He's going to love us because we gave him some freedom. We're going to give him a few little jobs and things of that nature. He's going to think they free. And that's what the white man did to you. They gave you the symbols of freedom. But you ain't free. You still believe in making him rich and not making yourself rich. You still believe in not bringing money into the black community. The black dollar stays in the black community 6 hours. We have not been taught. They took your black preacher. Go back. Can I give y'all some more history? This is what I've been trying to show you young activists who all you want to do is be angry, but you ain't checked your history out, brother. See, the first black preacher, was not called by God. What you talking about? Christianity was not your religion when you came from the Ivory Coast of Africa. Christianity was not your religion. In fact, if you go back and check your history, you'll find that the initial slave ship that you came across on was the good ship Jesus. That was, you came over here on a ship called the good ship Jesus. Yeah, that's how you got here. How? Well, tell us then, Pastor, who called the first black preacher if it was not God? The white man did. The white man indoctrinated you with his religion. He told you that your Savior, your Lord and Savior was a white man by the name of Jesus. He whipped you all night long. He scarred up your back until you said Jesus was your Savior. Damn, Thaddeus. They ain't ready for this. They wouldn't tell you that white boy that you see hanging on the wall is a homosexual. His name is Caesar Borgia. Yeah, he was a homosexual, and his homosexual lover, Michelangelo, was the one that painted him. Yeah. Michelangelo was a citizen. So was King James. In fact, when you do your research, you'll find that they called him Queen James. They changed your name. They changed your religion. When you look at Kunta Kinte and how they put him not only till he came from being Kuta Kente to Tobe, he had to stop calling on his God that was called Allah. He had to start calling on that white boy's name that he gave you by the name of Jesus. And I got to tell you tonight that even though I believe that the Son of God existed, his name was not Jesus. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. His name was Joshua because there was no letter J in the Greek or the Hebrew language 2018 years ago. But the white man, this is reading preachers like chicken now. They indoctrinated that Negro because you couldn't read. Wait a minute now, remember that, you couldn't read. So you couldn't read what the scriptures said. You had to memorize what was indoctrinated into you by your white master. If they thought you could read, they'd kill you. So how did you think that you got the interpretation of scripture? You got the interpretation of scripture from your white master that programmed you into thinking that Jesus, that white Jesus, was your Savior. Then what they would do is when you got through telling them about your white Jesus, they give you a piece of chicken. I promise you, go back and read it. Go back and read it. Can I give you some more history to all you young activists who angry and you ain't got no plan, you ain't thinking. Let me give you something else. How many of y'all watching me tonight, y'all Baptists? Probably a bunch of y'all tonight. Y'all watching me. Y'all Baptists. Uh-huh. Isn't it strange, my brothers and sisters, that black folk are missionary Baptists and the white people just be Baptists? Listen to me. Have you ever seen a white Baptist church named Missionary Baptist? You won't see it. And if you remember one of those churches and it's got Missionary Baptist still on it, you are on the plantation, brother. What you talking about? How did the Missionary Baptist get started? The Missionary Baptist got started because the white man, as he was programming you, he started his own church. They were Baptists, but when they came and gave you their indoctrination as to who you really was and who your God was and who your Savior was, they called these churches their mission churches. Good God Almighty. These were your mission churches. So you became, as the black man, you became missionary Baptist because they came, the missionaries from the white man's church came over to the black man and you became their project of indoctrination and programming. I'm telling you, you're right. See, even in the church, they took up an offering and the usher put on white gloves. And let me give you something. See, because they didn't want after the black man was passing the tray around. And the white folk didn't want to touch the tray after the black man had touched it. So you wore white gloves. But did you ever wonder why in your black church, you see ushers with their hand behind their back and holding the tray? That ain't coincidental. When you go back and check your history and you do your research, you'll find that the white glove served for the purpose. The white folk didn't want to count the money, didn't want to hold the same tray that you had, and your other hand was behind your back, so you couldn't steal